Hello and welcome to Unit 7, Topic 12, more word problems, and we're going to be talking about angle of depression. So angle of depression is measured from the horizontal going downward. Okay, downward. Right? So in this type of problem, the horizontal might be an airplane's flight path or a person's line of sight while standing on a mountaintop, or possibly a cat in a tree looking down. Okay, so the horizontal would look like that, and the cat would be looking down. So let's look at an example. So it says from the top of a vertical cliff, 40 miles high or 40 meters high, the angle of depression of an object that is level with the base of the cliff is 34 degrees. How far is the object from the base of the cliff? All right, so we want to take a second and think about what's going on. So something I know for sure is there's a vertical cliff that is 40 meters high. All right, and I'm looking at angle of depression. Okay, so the angle of depression is going to be going downward. Okay, there is an object that is level with the base of the cliff. All right, so there is some object. So here is the base of the cliff. There is an object out here level with that. Okay, so here is my object. All right, looks like an arrow. I'll make it the different shape. So that object, okay, makes an angle of depression. That's not very straight. Okay. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is this angle. So I'm going to draw the horizontal out, but the angle is 34 degrees. Not 43, 34. So this is 34 degrees. All right, and then remember this is the object. All right, so what I'm looking for is how far the object is from the base of the cliff. So how far is that object? That's x. That's what I'm looking for. All right, now if you recall in parallel lines, okay, so this line is parallel to this line. So the ground and the sky are parallel. So I'm looking here, and this is like my transversal. Sorry, this is my transversal right here. So based on that, I know that not only is this 34 degrees, but this is also 34 degrees, which is going to help me out because now I have this triangle down here that I can work with. Okay, so now I have that triangle to work with. I could draw that over here. Maybe it's too busy. Draw that triangle. I've got 40, I've got x, and I've got that this is 34. All right, degrees. So I'm looking at a SOHCAHTOA problem. All right, and this cliff is making a 90-degree angle. So I'm looking at a SOHCAHTOA problem. So I want to go through, I want to label everything. So everything is going to be based on this acute angle, this 34 degrees. So based on that acute angle, 40 is opposite that angle, x is adjacent to that angle, and of course my hypotenuse always in the same place across from the 90-degree angle. So the thing that I am not using of the O, A, and H is the H. Okay, I don't want to know it, and I don't already have it. So now I'm looking at O and A. So I'm looking at a TOA problem. Okay, so let's get some room here. Looking at a TOA problem. So TOA, which is tangent of the angle that you're dealing with, is equal to opposite, which is 40, over adjacent, which is x. Okay, so you've learned to, if you've got your variable on the bottom, you've learned to divide. So you're going to be looking at x equals 40 divided by tangent of 34 degrees. All right, so we just need to go to our calculator for that and put it all in at once. Make sure you're in degree mode. So 40 divided by tangent of 34, and that gives me 59.3. So let's say it said, it doesn't tell me how to round, which is unfortunate, so I'm gonna pretend like it said to the nearest meter. Okay, so that pebble, or that object, I don't really know if it's a pebble, that object is 59 meters from the base of the cliff. So 59 meters from the base of the cliff. All right. And the only reason I rounded to the nearest meter is because like it didn't tell me, and so I just decided that sounded like a good way to round. All right. So if you need more help, talk to your teacher. Thank you.